When the Reynolds family pulled up to their new suburban home in Oak Ridge Estates, the sun was dipping low, casting long shadows over the manicured lawns. Michael Reynolds, a hard-working engineer in his mid-40s, helped his 8-year-old daughter Sophia unload boxes while his grandfather, General William "Bill Eagle" Thompson, a grizzled 75-year-old retired Army veteran, surveyed the neighborhood with the sharp eyes of a man who'd seen too many battlefields. They'd moved here for a fresh start after Michael's divorce. Peaceful streets, good schools, a place where Sophia could ride her bike without worry. But peace shattered before they even unpacked. As they carried the last box inside, a sharp voice pierced the evening air. "You there? Stop right now." A woman in her late 50s stormed across the street, her face twisted in righteous fury. Evelyn Hargrove, the self-appointed queen of the block, thrust a clipboard at Michael. "Sign this HOA agreement immediately, or I'll have the police here in minutes. We don't tolerate rule breakers in this community." Michael scanned the paper. Bogus fees, absurd restrictions, and politely declined. Evelyn's eyes narrowed, then widened in recognition as they landed on General Thompson. "Thompson? General William Thompson." She paled, whispering something under her breath about old debts, before retreating with a snarled promise. "This isn't over." The police arrived shortly after, sirens blaring unnecessarily. But after a quick inspection, they found no violations and left with apologies. Evelyn watched from her porch, her voice carrying like a threat. "It's just the beginning, you hear me?" Michael shrugged it off as neighborhood drama, but General Thompson's instincts prickled. He'd faced worse enemies overseas. This felt personal. The harassment escalated swiftly, turning their dream home into a siege. One afternoon, Sophia was playing hopscotch in the driveway when Evelyn appeared like a vulture, flanked by a shady accomplice named Derek Sloan, a disgraced former notary whose license had been yanked for forgery. "Little girl, this is a child safety citation," Evelyn barked, waving a fake document. "Your parents are endangering you. I'll call child services if this continues." Sophia froze, her chalk dropping to the ground. That night, she woke screaming from nightmares, refusing to step outside. Her drawings shifted from rainbows to dark figures lurking in shadows, breaking Michael's heart. The once vibrant child now clung to her grandfather, whispering fears of the mean lady taking me away. General Thompson, drawing on decades of military strategy, transformed the living room into a command center. Maps of the neighborhood pinned to walls, timelines of incidents, and deep dives into public records revealed Evelyn's HOA had dissolved in 2020 amid fraud allegations. They installed security cameras, documenting every trespass. Michael reached out to Detective Jamie Patel, a no-nonsense investigator who'd seen similar cases. Patel's findings chilled them. In 2 years, 4 families had fled after relentless torment, all with young children. Their homes sold dirt cheap to Hargrove Holdings Lsevelin's shell company. Profits? Over $400,000 from forced sales. "She's not just a bully," Patel warned. "This is organized fraud, preying on vulnerability." Cameras caught Evelyn and Derek adapting like pros wearing disguises, tampering with mail. But the real bombshell hit when General Thompson dug into Evelyn's past. Born Kowalski, she'd married Sergeant Robert "Bobby" Hargrove, a brave soldier under Thompson's command in Afghanistan. Bobby had died heroically in 2003, shielding civilians from an ambush. Evelyn had blamed Thompson, filing baseless complaints that were swiftly dismissed. An old letter surfaced in military archives, her vow of revenge, seething with accusations that Thompson's orders were reckless, that he'd sacrificed her husband for glory. Controversy swirled. Some veterans defended Thompson's decisions as necessary in war's fog, while others whispered about command failures that cost lives. Evelyn targeted military families exclusively, using encrypted apps and fake social media profiles to smear them. Edited videos portrayed the Reynolds as aggressive thugs. Anonymous posts claimed Michael abused Sophia. The community shunned them. Invites dried up. Whispers followed. Michael's boss suspended him pending investigation, citing the online backlash. Fueled by rage, General Thompson fought back. He posted a heartfelt tribute to Bobby on social media, sharing war stories of the sergeant's valor. Veterans rallied, reposting with fury at Evelyn's exploitation. Public opinion shifted, But Evelyn doubled down, her corruption running deeper. Bribes to Councilman Gregory Blaine ensured a proposed ordinance mandating her fake HOA, complete with rigged inspections. Then came the extortion, an anonymous call demanding $5,000 to make it stop. Thompson smelled a trap and set one of his own hidden cameras, police surveillance. When Evelyn showed for the drop, her confession spilled out on tape. "I've ruined better men than you, Thompson. Bobby's death was your fault, and I'll take everything from you like you took from me." The evidence snowballed: mail fraud, wire scams, money laundering through her shells. But the past roared back when Thompson cracked open Bobby's sealed footlocker, stored for decades. Inside, a 2003 letter from Bobby detailing Evelyn's pre-deployment frauds, forged prescriptions, fake insurance claims, even billing the VA for non-existent treatments. A private investigator's report from a safety deposit box added photos and records proving she'd planned to profit from his potential death, cashing in on life insurance while he risked his life. Controversy erupted anew. Was Evelyn a grieving widow or a cold opportunist? Defenders argued war's trauma drove her actions, but victims saw predation. Links to ongoing VA fraud totaled $89,000, still prosecutable. Former families emerged, revealing an interstate network targeting veterans, sparking debates on how society fails its heroes while crooks exploit them. The climax unfolded at a packed city council meeting. General Thompson, in full dress uniform, medals gleaming, read Bobby's letter aloud. "If anything happens to me, know my wife isn't who she seems. She's been scheming for years." Chaos ensued. Evelyn lunged, screaming, "You murdered him! All for your ego." Her outburst, caught on every phone, confessed to the conspiracy. FBI agents, tipped off, confirmed patterns of fraud mirroring national scandals. The room polarized. Veterans stood in silent salute, while Evelyn's supporters cried foul, claiming Thompson weaponized grief. Victims shared horror stories, lost homes, shattered lives. Blaine tried distancing himself, but evidence of his bribes sealed his fate. Arrests came swiftly: Evelyn for fraud and conspiracy, Derek for forgery, Blaine for campaign violations. Assets seized, properties returned or auctioned for restitution. Evelyn's desperate media blitz portraying herself as a victim of military patriarchy fizzled amid backlash, landing her 7 years in prison. Debates raged online. Was justice served, or was this revenge disguised as law? Some hailed Thompson as a hero. Others decried the exposure of a widow's pain, ignoring her crimes. In the aftermath, Oak Ridge healed. A transparent neighborhood association formed, free of coercion. The Bobby Hargrove Memorial Fund aided military families, turning tragedy to hope. Sophia entered counseling, her laughter returning as she played freely again. Michael's job was reinstated with apologies and a raise. General Thompson became a veteran liaison, advocating against harassment. Annual events honored Bobby, pushing anti-bullying legislation that sparked national controversy. Critics called it overreach, supporters vital protection. 5 years on, Oak Ridge stood as a model community, its motto etched on a plaque: "Never forget, never surrender." The Reynolds family thrived, a testament to resilience. Yet whispers lingered. In exposing Evelyn's web, had they uncovered a symptom of deeper societal rot where war's scars breed predators, and justice walks a razor's edge between right and revenge? The lesson endured: stand against bullies, but question the cost.